guys, back. What I'm working on now is I have the little routing tool here for my Dremel. I'm going to take and do the routing for the holes that I have here down to the center where the stand pole is going to be. I'm going to get on that and I'll come back and show it to you. I know I've showed you these before. These are the engines. I got them drilled out and everything, so I'll get to it and I'll come right back and show it to you. What I'm going to try is this is a new camera. It's got some time lapse on it. I'm going to give it a shot and see how that works. So bear with me. Back in a few. Alright guys, we got the the drilling done now, or I should say the making the grooves for the wires. Kind of sloppy, but this can be covered up anyway as soon as I get the wires in there and use some putty to cover them back up. Do some sanding and you'll never know they were there. What I'm working on now is right here in the center. I'm drilling out the mounting hole. I'm using my set of drill bits here. I'm gradually working my way up till I get to the right size, so I don't crack it or make a big chunk of this out of there by accident. So as soon as I get that drilled out, then I'm going to start getting the wires in and mounted in, and once I get those in, then I can actually start doing the painting of it to make it look more like the movie. So that's where I'm at right now. Back in a few. Alright guys, what I'm doing now is I'm starting to run the wires through the holes before I start painting it. I want to get those run through first, so I don't end up scratching the paint or something like that. I got one done, so I'll show it to you real quick here, and then I'm going to work on the other 3 holes. So see how I got it through there. What I'm doing, I got my little tool here. Let me get this for you. I made a loop out of one of the wires here. Oops, sorry about the shakiness here. I made a kind of a loop out of one of the wires, and what I do is I feed it down through the hole here, and then I run the wires in to catch it and pull them up, and then pull it right back out. So what I'm going to do is keep on working on it, and I'll be right back and show it to you. Alright guys, you can see I have the wires all run through the inside now of the Star Car. What I'm going to do now is get it ready to solder up the lights so I can get the lights inside where they're supposed to be. And then I might have to do a little bit of grinding here on the front, on the inside, right through here, to widen that out a bit so that way you get more of a spread of the light. Yeah, that's about where I'm at right now. So, and then once I get the lights inside and mounted and everything, I'm going to be taking these wires and gluing them down into the trenches that I have here, and then I'll cover them up with some putty I have here somewhere. I'll find it. But that's where I'm at right now. So I just wanted to so you guys can see it. When I get the lights and everything all soldered on, I'll come back and show it to you. So back in a few. Alright guys, what I've got done now is I've got the wires in. I've put them run through the where I've scribed down into the mold of the Star Car here. Got them glued in with CA glue. Use a little zip kicker to hold them in place. I do have them hooked up right now to the power. I'm going to show them to you here real quick here. So you kind of see, as you can see, the vehicle is upside down. So turning it over here, I guess. And like the power. Okay, these are the front. I still got to put the lenses over the top that I have frosted out, so that way they'll hide the hot spots. And then on the back, I have the engines done, so everything's turning out pretty good. That's where I'm at right now. What I'm going to do now is get ready for I've got the stand right here, the tubing for that goes into the under the chassis of the car that the wires are going to be running through to get into the stand I have for it. So I'm going to do is get these covered up now with some putty, so that I can get them sanded off. That way you'll never know that they were there. I'll get on that, and when I come back I'll show it to you. So I'll back in just a few. Alright guys, I got the trenches filled in. Now I just got to start sanding to get them smoothed out, and then I can start putting the next layer of paint on, or primer, to make sure I got everything smooth. Then I'm going to glue this in. This is the part I have the wires go through here into the top of it. It's going to be at an angle because I want the car to actually be sitting like, when it's on its stand, I want it kind of like banked and up a little bit, like it's trying to like climb. So that's where I'm at right now. I'll be back in a few with the next one. Alright guys, you can see that I got the paint on it now. What I'm doing now is I'm going to be taping it off so I can get this back side of it painted, because it's actually a darker, almost a black back here, and then I have to do the sides of the car and those, which is black on that, and then I have to get the windows painted, and then the from back in the earlier updates I'd cut out the windows to put on top, so I'll get those put in. But right now I'm going to get it taped off and get it painted here on the back and on the side, so I'll be back in just a few then. Alright guys, we've entered the home stretch. I just got done gluing on these, what you would call them, fender flares or what, for the back on the top of the vehicle. I got it painted pretty much here in the back now. Just got done doing the engines. What I'm going to do now is, I was going to, for the windows that I had made to go over the black areas here, I had made these, I like them and everything like that, they work good, but I think I was going to use some tint and put on them to cover this up even more. But when I test fitted them on there with just the black on there, it kind of gives it more of a depth to it, and I really like that. So I think what I'm just going to do is polish these up real good, get them nice, and then I'm just going to use some crystal clear glue and fasten them in. And now then, after I get that done, there's just a few little touch-ups here I got to do. I got to do some of the, like the lights back here, that the ones I'm painting in, and on these little engine doors, I got to get those taken care of yet. But this is the final stretch, so I think this is going to be it for this update. I will come back with the finished product here in just a bit. So thanks for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button, we greatly appreciate it, and thanks to all my new subscribers for watching, and my old subscribers also. So that'll be it for this one. I'll be back in just a few with the final.
Greetings, Starfighter. You have been recruited by the Star League to defend the frontier against Zur and the Kodan Armada. Get ready? Prepare for blast off.